Just a quick note before we dive in. This is educational content only. Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor. Everything you see here is for learning purposes only. Remember, trading involves risk, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So always do your own research and trade wisely.
What's up? WD. Oh, happy birthday, WD. Happy birthday, buddy. Camera running twice. Scott, morning. Uh, you picked a day, heck of a day to have a birthday, WD. Fed day. Yeah. We've been a day ahead all week. It does. It definitely does. It does. Oh, it's WD and Michael's birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday, guys. Scorpio season. Morning, Rusty. All right. Let me get a little plan in real quick. Stretch is good at what he does. He has become a student of the game. tired today. All right. So, I've been saying this all week. We should probably expect this morning, to be a range bound morning. Don't normally talk about political stuff, but with the tensions between the White House and the Fed, we have to be aware that there's going to be some silliness in the markets. We've had it easy the past 2 days, really easy, trading wise. Don't expect that again today, guys. Don't expect that today. A couple of you guys sent me some good plans this morning, and all things considered, good job on your plans this morning. However, one thing that three of you that sent me plans this morning, the one thing you looked over is it being Fed Day. So keep that in mind next time. Um, everything else, good job. You guys did a good job on your plans. Giving yourself some clear direction, what you want to do, all good stuff. I have to remind me that I have to kill my camera in 2 places today, Paul. I have to turn my camera off in 2 places and mic because I'm doing the thing directly from my computer now, so that I can control so we can make those shorts that we need to be making. All right. Let me finish setting this stuff up, and I'll be ready to talk to you guys for a second. I'm running a little late this morning. Okay, let's start with the ES here. Go to the daily here. Start there. Check number one. Don't mind the gap. Mind the gap. This could be a really, really interesting day, people. We'll probably again wait until after the open to start on the eval challenge here. Day 3 of the eval challenge. Day 1 was when did I send the Paul yesterday? It was 5. Day 1 was 527. Day 2 34. Day 3. We don't know yet. I'm going to be extremely cautious today. Extremely cautious. Don't go Jason Waterfalls. Justin likes my jokes. But seriously, a few easy days, a couple easy days with us. Um, you, guys, we can't expect a third easy day. So we need to be extremely mindful of what we're looking at, what we're trying to trade, and how we're trying to trade it. I say this every time that we're going to have a day like today, and every single time. Well, last week you guys did pretty well on a day where I told you guys to be cautious, be safe, take few trades, and understand that price. Uh, Again, most likely a range bound type of day. Most likely. All right. So again, gap to be filled. I don't know when it's going to be filled, but we should just keep that in mind. Keep our eyes on it. 6 minute chart. Again, up. Globex stayed in a range. So again, usually with that being the case, we're going to end up in a range bound day, at least this morning, and then most likely a breakout of that. Actually, not even most likely. There's going to be a breakout. I'll give you that. You're long? I'm assuming stretch. So most likely, we're going to see a breakout. If it breaks below the Globex, actually, let's look at yesterday's low at the end, that 69.21. Below that, we're going to have to be sellers today. That's all there is to it. We'll see what happens. Other than that, if the Fed decides to do the quarter rate cut, then we'll see probably this afternoon another up afternoon. I would expect that we gain most of our profits after the Fed announcement this afternoon. That's where I would expect most of our profits to come from. So again, if you're listening to us, do a little announcement for those of you that are listening online as well. If you're listening online, join us this afternoon live, libertytradingclub.com. Start a 7-day free trial. We'll show you how to trade Fed, and show you how to do it at a very effective way, and be able to do it with confidence. Same for everyone in the room. So with that being said, guys, let's watch this range. Let's just go back to range. You got a low somewhere around of 34. You're high up here around 49. That's a pretty tight range, a little bit over a 10-point range. So that should be, if we keep seeing the swings that we see, that should be easier to trade. I'm going to be optimistically cautious on that. As you can see here on the ES, with the Globex swings, that looks pretty enticing to try to trade this and keep trading on the long side. However, Globex could make a new high, and we have a bit of a double top here. So we're gonna keep our eyes on this Globex high. Above that, again, we still have to be trading long above that. Obviously, there was a decent little long here, but if we look at the Globex, there was really only, if you follow the rules, really only one trade on Globex that was this long. Now you had, again, two-way trading, so you had really three trades overnight. 1, 2, 3. That was it. So what does that tell us about this morning? Maybe we only get 3 trades. The past 2 days, we've had good opportunities at 4, 5, 6, 7 good trades. Monday was a little bit harder. It had fewer trades that were good Monday following the trend, but if you traded both ways, you had some good trades. What am I trying to make? What am I trying to make? What am I trying to tell you guys? Somebody answer. Nope, nobody. Let's go to the NQ. What am I trying to tell you guys? Thank you, Tom. Yes, be patient today, guys. We don't have to push it. We're gonna have plenty of opportunities. Many days. How many guys? I talked to Justin about this yesterday. Um, Stick to the rules. Don't wing it. That's it, Justin. Don't wing it today. Make it. Bet if you take a trade, it better be an A+ trade, guys. Here, let's put it this way. On the eval today, I am not going to touch it until I have 100% confidence in what the market's doing. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'll take a couple opportunities with my personal account on the ES. Take a couple chances, and I'm gonna tell you, if I get burned one time, I'm sitting back, I'm relaxing, I'm waiting until after the Fed. That's all there is to it. I don't know if you guys want to listen to what I'm saying about that, but same thing on the NQ here. Mind the gap, and this is a pure gap. No tail, not even a tail on this candle up here. That's a that's a gap fill paradise. Now, there are a couple things you should notice is we did have a couple gaps way back here that did not get filled. A couple gaps back here that get filled way back down here around 18,796. Am I saying the market's going to go that far down? What am I saying? Am I saying that's going to go that far down? Yes or no? 2 p.m. 1400 Eastern. Tom, Fed. Megan, I am saying without a doubt that market's going to go down to below 18,788, whatever that. Let's see what this high, what that close was. 18,837. Now, am I saying it today? No, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. What I'm saying is at some point that gap's going to be filled. Okay, not going to have. That'd be huge. I would love that today because I would make a ton of money. That would be a year making day for me if that happened. We are going on vacation if that happens today. I'll see you guys in January if that happens today. Have to be filled to keep the market balance. You're saying that at some point, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rusty. At some point, this gap's gonna be filled. If you look at a large time frame, let's go to I don't know. Let me try to go on TradingView and pull up like a yeah. Let me do this and give you guys a little throw some stuff at you today. How about that? You guys want me to throw some stuff at you? Let me make them beg today. You guys want me to throw some stuff at y'all? You want to know how I'm so good at this, guys? It's pure luck. Rusty, thank you. Why am I so good at this? Seriously. Members, so somebody that's a member, answer this. Tell Rusty. It's not because I follow the rules. I do follow the rules. The mullet needs to know. I study. I do my homework, people. I go over this over and over and over. This is what I do. This is how I make my living. Think about this, guys. This is literally all I do. You guys have jobs and stuff. I don't. This is all I do. I have to be good at it. I have to force myself, and I don't even have to force myself. I love it to be good at it. Experience. You stay in the holiday and stay that holiday. I did stay holiday in last night. I have to know my stuff. I have to. It's not if you want to be that person, you've got to know your stuff. You have to. You have to do your research, um, and know what the market's done in the past. Guys, it doesn't matter that we're all not all time highs. If you don't know what happened last time we got to all time highs, Get out of here. Literally, look back here on the NQ. What happened after we got to all-time highs? You guys know what happened the other time? Let's call it. Let's do this on the ES real quick, and then I'll go to the trade view chart. Let me pull it up here. Big drop. But the one before that, big run up. So when we see this kind of expansion after the all-time highs, you've only got two options. What are they? What's the point I'm trying to make here? Most likely, what we do know is today's going to come with some kind of explosion up or down. Yeah, we know it, but we also know there's going to be a huge opportunity today. So be prepared for that. Let me try to get the trading view chart up. I'm going to go to like a daily. Let's do it weekly. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you. Here, this is a good one too. So first and foremost, this these levels were planned out, and this is a fun thing. Fun fact. I have not touched this trading view chart since February of 2024. How in the world were these levels planned prior to that? Oh, sorry. And then I did it again in December. Sorry about that. December of 2024 was the last time I touched it. Sorry about that. Look at this. Planning your levels works. Okay. So that's point number one. Point number two is, again, weekly chart, big gap. What was I talking about, Paul? I lost my train of thought. I'm talking about planning. So what am I trying to say here? Where's my EpiPen? EpiPen. All right. So again, be picky with your trades today. Know that there's probably likely going to be a few trades. Know that this is going to be range bound market. Know that in the past, here we go. That's what I was talking about. In the past, what have we seen? Okay, 2025, little M top. Okay, this isn't shaping up to be a bit of an M top yet. But if you don't think that I go back to, I don't know, go back to somewhere like 2022, 2014, and start looking at what happens with price when we get this kind of price expansion. Most of the time, you get those big moves after this kind of price action. Let's look for that last gap. Our last big gap. Let's see. Where's that last big gap? I was just looking at it last night too. Yeah. Mm. Maybe you're right. That was 2014. And there's a weekly trend line too, or monthly, I think. Gap down, push up, huge push down. So here's the point I'm trying to make. I can't find it. I'll find it and show you guys later. But look at what happens every time. Again, through this era. Oh, stupid ads. Um, nice price expansion. Going to have a pullback. You're going to have the pullback. Now, is that going to come today? I don't know. I don't. That would be highly unlikely. But the point that we're trying to make here is, when does a reversion to the mean happen? This is a nice little price expansion. Have we hit 7,000 yet? We haven't hit 7,000. So what would be the likely outcome here? 7,000. Okay. This weekly candle finishes up, most likely. If it finishes with a tail down, we're gonna be selling for a little bit. The odds are that there's gonna be a rate cut, and we're gonna be buying for a little bit before we sell. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you've got to go back and do your homework. Go back and look. Go back and look. Find a date. Find any date where you messed up in the past, you got bit, and go look at the price action for that day. Go back to here's a good homework assignment. 2012. Is that right? Yeah, 2012. Everybody thought the market was going to go down again. 2014, sorry. 2014. It doesn't have to. It went up. The point I'm trying to make here is, if you understand price action and you understand what to expect of the market, again, today, how many times have we seen in front of the Fed a choppy range bound market? How many times have we seen that? Unfilled orders. Oh yeah. Okay. You think there's have orders left unfilled at the gap? Oh yeah, absolutely, Justin. There's orders left. If they want to be long, that's the point that we're trying to make here. If they want to be long, just about every time, Scott. Yeah, it's Isaac. Thank you, Justin. Everybody. So two things. If we start selling today, if that's a big if, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict the future on this stuff. But what I can tell you is, I know if we break some key levels on the downside, press the cover your eyes and press the sell button. Grace will be sitting in my lap. She'll be pressing the sell button for me. She's gonna be barking at me saying sell, sell, sell. So we have to know, most likely, range bound choppy market this morning. Step one. Step two, we have to know that she's here already. She is here already. So we have to know that this is probably a day that's going to take retail traders out of the market. How many blown accounts do you get? How many blown evals and PA accounts do you want to have today? Rusty, 5 question mark. Yeah. Okay. Don't expect this morning, especially this morning. Now this afternoon, I have promised you guys gold, but we'll see what it brings. I don't know. There's a lot of factors out there that say that. Go back to this ES daily. Somebody's going to want to pick up some contracts back down around 68.24. Somebody's going to want to do it. Even back here where it chopped around, and even back here where it chopped around. Remember these days, guys? If you don't remember what happened back here, you're setting yourself up for failure. Okay, 67.74. The market can't come back there. Watch. Mark that down. 67.74. 6,800. Guys, this gives us opportunity. Gives us lots of opportunity. So the point I'm trying to make here is don't underestimate the power of an institution wanting to pick up another, I don't know, 30,000 contracts whilst taking retail money. So be cautious, be aware, know that this is not here. What's our number one job as traders? Risk managers, right? So don't blow your accounts today. Don't do it. Look, I'm going to be extremely cautious on my cash account today. You may not see a trade this morning on the ES for me. I'll be completely okay with that. I'm expecting this afternoon to be a money mine, and if it's not, I'm going to be happy with it too. Either way, that's what I told Justin yesterday morning. It was like rough morning, slow morning. Let's be happy with it. Market gives you $300 that day. Know that most likely the next day it could give you 3,000. Don't force the market to do something that it doesn't have to do. Now, for all of you that are struggling to be profitable, struggling to be consistent, newer to trading, after the open, wait about 6 minutes. Let the big boys and girls fight it out. Let other retail schlubs lose their money. Words of wisdom. Just know something. A little bit of a trend line here. Kind of. Be patient. Understand that there's a gap. Understand that if we break the significant lows there, what did I say on the ES? The low of yesterday's close low 21 on the downside on the ES. Sell it. Let's look at the NQ. $26,150 on the NQ. Sell it because it's going. Okay. All right. How much time do I have? Do I have a minute to go through the people online? Never mind. We'll do it after the open. Guys and gals online, that is. Here we go, guys. ES starts down, NQ started up. That doesn't tell you something? I keep trying to grab my mic, switch my mic to the right hand side. Huh? Let me look at that on the range chart. There you go. I'm going to be extremely cautious, people. I hope you guys do the same thing. What are you doing? The short? You're a brave soul. Micro. Okay, so you're not gonna get hurt too bad. Today is a micro day. That's smart. You did the ES. Yeah. Expect a range bound, choppy market. And again, on this eval, I'm gonna be really cautious this morning. And again, those of you that are newer and struggling, please wait at least 6 minutes. Oh, wind tunnel again. You know what weird thing is, Paul, is yesterday afternoon? No mic issues. No. I don't muffle. Muffle mic. Oh gosh. There's a couple more minutes here, guys. Another minute. And again, I did say most likely range bound, choppy morning. Looks like that's what we're getting. We'll get ready to do two directions on the MNQ here with that. I'm going to, again, be really cautious on my ES trades because I'm going heavier on those. Oh yeah. Well, so you think about where's the most likely spot for them to want to get contracts? Yeah, where they wanted to trade from, somewhere in this level, somewhere in this level. But again, if it breaks yesterday's lows, this level's not going to matter. It's going down because they're going to want to drive it down. But again, they're not going to drive it down in a manner that's going to be easy for retail. So be cautious. All right, let's make a decision here. I think we're probably going to want to start looking two directions on the M and Q. I'm gonna put something up just to see what it looks like for us. We'll look at these Globex swings uh, around the low of 227 and the high of 310, 70, 70ish, 80ish, 80 ticks, 80 points. Sorry, I can't bring myself to do it right now. Just can't bring myself to do it. That doesn't make you a coward today, that's for sure. Makes you smart. Me neither. And it didn't set up good for me either on the AQ. And the ES is starting to chop around over here as well. So you'd think that this would push up to around R1 and start to chop around again as well. Well, I I was just about to read WD. I would hope. I, I mean, again, there's going to be opportunity in these tensions. Well, if it does happen, it's gonna yours truly will be selling the living daylights out of it at a good level. 245. Speaking of Megan's comment, 245, not a bad level in NQ, but don't trade the V bottoms. Those are going to be tough to trade. Same thing here on the NQ. Wait for the best trade for you today is going to be these consolidations and breaks, and those are going to be tough trades for people. There's no way I'm going to take these just pure reversals today. Okay, let's think about the two-way trading. I'm going to look at this on the chart real quick. Um, not don't put the contracts on. Don't turn it on. Just look and see how it would be filled. That would be comfortable for me right there. So let's just give it a minute longer. Yeah, that just keep me from getting too heavy on the contracts. And these are micros again, MNQ on the eval challenge, and then full contracts for me and my other accounts on the ES. And that again, here, let me show this real quick before I make my decision, guys. What does the money line tell us? It's telling us right now. Two-way trading. That's what it's saying. Look at this yesterday. This is a beautiful thing about what we've done here with the programming on this. We know to start looking at shorts here. We know to start keep staying along. What yesterday afternoon? I didn't have a hesitation. When I get back at right around 2:14:15 was when I started trading. I just jumped right in. You guys saw that. I just jumped right in. Money line said long. Everything said long. I want to do it. Here's what I want to show you real quick. Yesterday morning, I said it way back here that the money line saying what? Trade it two ways. We didn't do it. We waited until after the news, and then we did some good stuff. But trust this, guys. If this is if the 80 ounce flat and you have us changing from long bias, neutral, long, neutral, short, neutral, trust what it says. It says two-way trading right now. Now we do have a huge coil here. The trusty, where's it, D-Nice? The trusty dragon snout. You got your dragon head here. Did I do a good job drawing it? It looks like a, what's that creature on the Never-Ending Story? The, the dragon. The dragon snout. You're a duck. Here's the point I'm trying to make here: is we know this is going to break out. We know it's going to break out. Wait for that to happen. Then take the trade. A shaved poodle. I'm trying to think of the name of that creature in Never-Ending Story. The dog-faced dragon. It looks like Grace. 3:14:5. Okay, sorry about that, Rusty. Are you saying two-way trading for M and Q? Yeah, I'm trying to convince myself to do something, but I'm also a trade. No, what is the name of the thing? This drive me crazy. I don't like looking. I don't like looking stuff like that up when I know it. Falcor. Oh, Michael coming through with the win. Falcor. Toothless Kevin J. Falcor. Yeah. So tell me Falcor doesn't look at Grace. Well, your tick thing is going crazy this morning. That's another sign you probably should stay away from this. That's another sign that you should probably stay away from this. I can't bring myself to trade this, even two-way trading. I'm trying to convince myself to do it, and I don't want. I'm keeping my sane head on my. Yeah, look at these. You're gonna get pops up out of nowhere. If we can stay above these Globex highs, uh, I can get back on the long train again. Yeah, we got a big wedge. Big wedge. The ES broke its wedge, and Q hasn't yet. Like to see that happen first. The Globex is just the exchange that's traded in the evening hours, Rusty. So we're on the we're on NYMEX now, and the NYMEX and the what is wrong with me? Uh, CBOT. Those are just the exchanges, and it's from 1800 to after that, Justin, all the way up to like I look at it all the way up to like maybe 6:30 ish, 6:37 ish. You just use that as a guide. I mean, here, this is a good thing to think about. I do it on ES or NQ, but most of the time, your Globex session will end up being a expanded. The Globex session will give you a cue onto what's going to happen in the. Let me do this. So most of the time, your Globex session will end up being one of two things: an inverse, or your US session will be an inverse of the Globex session, or an expanded inverse of the Globex session, or an expanded version of that session. So if we're looking at today, does that make sense, Rusty? So if we're looking at today, you had chop, push up, swing down, swing up, and then we get back into here where we just stopped. So today, what are we starting with? Chop, okay? So the idea would be, if it's an expanded version, we'll end up here somewhere, a pullback to probably this level, and then push back up that doesn't hit it, and then in front of the Fed, we end somewhere in the middle of this with some chop. Watch. That's it. Or it becomes an inverse. You have chop. You come down here so they can pick up some contracts, swings back up, retest, and finishes up here in front of the Fed. Those are the only two options we have today. So range bound, choppy morning. The afternoon turns into a big swing session. What? No way. Okay. You want me to take a screenshot and show you guys later? Here, let's do this. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Here's my screenshot. Okay, we're going to save that. See if that happens. Since we're not trading this right now. I'll give it just a minute longer, and we probably could look at some two-way trading if these highs don't get broken, ES or NQ. Even the bird says, hold off for a minute. The bird. Bird, bird, bird. It's the word. All right. We'll take one little shot here, and that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to look at two directions. I really want to see this ES push down. Like to see the NQ push down to Megan's 245 level. That would be ideal to turn this on. All right, let's take a few contracts. Let's do a few contracts. Yeah, that's what I did. 25, no bias just yet. I'm gonna let it go up and down and give me yeah, let's go to a few minutes. If it breaks, now I will tell you guys, and I'm okay taking a loss on this. If the again, I'm gonna look at this high here. I'm gonna look at this high here. I'm gonna look at this high. If it breaks this high or this low, I am going flat with a loss, guaranteed. Did we take profit already on one? Hey, look at that. Whoop, see? Get back down. Go get my other target. Go on. That's what I'm afraid of on a day like today. That's exactly why. I'll take a loss on this. I don't care. I don't like these. Well, it hadn't got me yet. You are. Yeah, I can't do it. I gotta take a small profit on this. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I'll take $17 and walk away with it. I can't. I can't. I can't do it. I can't convince myself to trade this. This price jump's come out of nowhere on a day like today. That's the exact. This is the exact reason I'm throwing caution out there to everybody. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10. Well, you look. You had a 48. You had a almost a 5 point candle on the ES in a second, 1 second flat. But at this point, we start thinking back to the long side now. If we can stay above, what was the high I gave you guys earlier? I can get down with price staying above 30310 is what I said, and on the ES here, staying above 49.50. Can't convince myself to do it. I just can't do it, guys. Again, we had on the new eval. We had $500 yesterday, $400. I mean, $500 Monday, $400 yesterday. You want to blow that up today? No, I'm not going to do it. Take very few chances today, this morning at least. This afternoon, probably going to be a different story. I mean, this afternoon, look for me to. I'm going to spread this back out to my normal 35 ticks. Probably should be looking at 45 today, really. Yeah, I got to go with PBR's 45. I can't convince myself to be that heavy on contracts. 310 NQ 49.50 ES. There you go, Justin. 2150 PBR. There you go, buddy. Big ball in this morning. Your bias is long. I mean, we should have a long bias on a bigger mindset, right, Isaac? I mean, in all reality, you should have the long bias, and the. But yeah, there you go. In 5 minutes, we'll see. That's the whole point I'm trying to make today, Isaac. Is you get these price jumps, and you don't know where, like, somebody tweets something, somebody said something, somebody does something today. It's just going to be an excuse for price to get driven in one direction. All right, we're thinking long now. And I'm not going to go heavy on contracts, guys. That's all there is to it. Next pullback, I buy. And we do have news. Never mind. I'm waiting until after 10. I didn't think about that. Wait until after 10 if that news does anything. Yep. It's pending home sales, and that's it. Oh, yeah. 2 p.m. is what I'm looking for, guys. 2 p.m. Take what the market gives you. Don't force it, guys. Don't force it. It's real easy to sit back here and say, "Oh yeah, this is long. I'm just going to press the buy button and then get your stop taken." It's real easy to say that. So and don't here. A lot of people said this this week. I've gotten this comment a couple times. I should have. Don't Monday morning quarterback the markets. Don't do that. I should have, because the next time you're gonna be like, oh, you remember the time I should have done something? I should have bought on the breakout. It's gonna bite you. It's going to bite you. It makes you a genius in the moment. You do it, and the other thing is doing it and then it working. That's the worst thing that can happen. Is you do something silly and it works, you make some money, and then the next time you created a bad habit and you do it again and you get your butt chewed out. uh, I just realized what I said, Paul. Oh my gosh. Crack myself up sometimes. See her talk to myself all day. You have to laugh at what you say sometimes. It's funny. I saw somewhere yesterday. I don't know if this is true. But it was on the internet, and I did say at Holiday Inn Express last night that people with dark humor tend to have higher intelligences. That should be Albert Einstein. 290 NQ long. You took a long. Uh, then you gotta have it. I mean, ooh, that's stop. 302 is your stop. Maybe that's about the best I can give you, buddy. I don't know, Megan. I don't know. I don't know if that's a true thing or not. I'm just saying. I was perusing through the interwebs. I don't know if it's a real thing. I'd like to think so. Okay. Um, you took the long, Justin? Is that what you're saying? Here's a trade I would actually look at for the ES now. Let me draw that out real quick. This is a trade I'd actually look at right now. So the actual trade I would look at, I'd like for it to go a little bit higher and then come back down to here where it just broke out from. Give me the same kind of little consolidation break. I'll take that long. I'll look at that as a long trade on the ES. I'll look at that easy as long trade. If it doesn't do that, I'm still going to sit in my hands. And on the NQ, similar situation here on the NQ. It looks like it might be setting up a little bit better on the NQ. Um, I don't understand why these charts are always jumping over top of each other. I save them not to be like that, and they just do it. Um, Yeah, a little bit better setup here on the NQ if that happens. A little bit better setup. You're already there. Let this thing push down a little bit. Again, same level, somewhere around here or here. So at the top of the zone, break out of the zone. That'd be a lower risk trade, a little bit easier to take for the NQ. So that's your, there you go, Megan. That's your trade. Just be patient, wait for that. Got it. 290. All right, you're already on top of it. Good job. You're already on top of it. So see that. If we get a turnaround around R1 here on the ES, I'm going to look at that buy as well. I'm going to do it in a different account though than the one you have on the screen. And our M and Q here, I think we'd start looking at the buy on the pullback. Yeah, let's do that. Let it scale into some contracts here. Started around the money line. Oh, why did I do that? Come on, entry line. Oh, there we go. We're already there. All right, there's your NQ long, MNQ, sorry, MNQ, ES. Look for the setup to happen here. I'm gonna wait for a second on the ES before I just jump in. We're scaling into this MNQ, and we're comfortable. We're comfortable with price coming all the way back to 245. Oh, good 245. Megan said that. We're comfortable with it going to 245. Either way, it's fine with me. I'm taking a little dingers this morning. That's fine. I'm not gonna be super antsy to jump into anything. If it goes my way, I'll take a loss. I don't care. I'm sorry, if it doesn't go my way. ES is not setting up right for me. Maybe it will. I'm just always worried about getting the rug pulled out from under you on a day like today. Actually, I'm always worried about that. But, huh? Yeah, I had to do 45 ticks because I didn't want to get too. Oh no, you're gonna get heavy in contract. Maybe let it turn around. I'm gonna watch the ES. If the ES can turn around here, the NQ will pop back up. Yeah, yeah. Let's just give it a second longer. We wanted it. We wanted price to come down here. So let's just see. ES is still hovering around. We wanted price to come back down. That's what we wanted to have happen. So let's see if it turns here. Again, this is what we're looking for. We wanted price to come back to here to buy from it. We just drew that out. There's a lot of contracts being traded here, guys. There's most likely going to be a bounce. Look at this. I know that's a tough one on your part. Still a lot of contracts, Paul. There's a lot of congestion back here between where we're currently at and somewhere around 260. So the turn should happen somewhere in that area. You're gonna be, but you also have opportunities for profits. So I wouldn't be too worried just yet. If we break down below that, then close that thing out for the loss. If it gets below that, ES, same thing here. Again, guys, I was looking for the buy around this 69.42 area. So that's a buy I would look at somewhere in this area. Again, I mean, there we go. One off. You should be getting in profits here soon. 77 bounce. I need this ES to set up a little bit better. You did get a decent little long setup here on the NQ. See if that pans out a little bit. And again, or is it around 65 is where the buy really should come from. Even it's even 77. Who says that WD 77? That's not a bad one. It's just below R1. A bust back through R1 on the ES should give us all confidence to be in that long. So we'll see. Give it a second longer. And again, I mean, what are we? Negative $5. Small profits. That's just so many contracts traded back there. So many contracts traded down here. So if you can stomach it, a buy stop at 69.4675 on the ES. Nope, that's not gonna work. It's gotta go a little bit lower. There we go. Oh no, I'm gonna be a big fat loser. Morning, Mohammed. Off 88 is. Oh, good trade. Good trade, Ozzy. Let it push back up through the 70, 77, 65, like 60. I can't go any heavier on contracts here. I'll take a $70, $80 loss after the first days we had. I don't I don't see that happening. There's just a lot of contracts here. This might be the level we look at for the ES on the long too. Let them take retail stops. Okay. If we get a little structure to form here on the ES, that could be looking for a decent long. Looks it might take off without us. Something here. Like to see it push back down again, then take off. That's what I'd like to see happen. Like to see it push back down and then take off. I'll wait for that to happen. You want to see the NQ that basically actually do the same thing. Push back down, get yourself a little tail on a candle. Ignite the rocket. Break out of this on the NQ. Right around 282. There's your long. W. And on the NQ, you get back above. What was that high there? 290 again. Oh, there you go. Somebody bought 290 earlier, right? And then if the ES can push back above this swing, we should be back long. We'll call it R1. Actually, just call it R1. Push back above that, we can think about that long. Even on the NQ stand above R1, we should be pretty good to go. Isn't it so funny how the price reacts to the money line all the time? Always. You might not see it much, but look, it gets right to it, pushes down some. Magical. That's a scalper's. This is the money line's a scalper's dream. All right, yes. If you can get back above R1, I'll be comfortable on the long. If it can't, just kill it. maybe it would stay around $17 profit. Whoa. That is what I don't like about a day like today. Stop taking. I don't know if I can stomach this, guys. I might have to take my $25. I just can't do it. I got look negative $10. I can't do it, guys. I can't get out. Stay out of this. I can't do it. We're just gonna watch. Let's be spectacles. I don't. I don't. This is stupid. Don't trade this. Don't do it. It's silly. Get out, guys. Yeah, there you go, Isaac. Hey, his dodges on top of it. I just can't. We can't do this, guys. Don't trade it. I don't care if this would have worked out. I really don't care. Yeah, okay, we're taking more profits here. I'm taking my profits. I'd be in profits. I don't care. It makes you a fool to trade this. It does. I don't care who you are. If somebody's out there trading this, you are insane. You got lucky. Look at these price jumps. No, you're getting lucky. Yeah, that's all. Is the market doing exactly what we said it was going to happen this morning? Yes or no, guys? Everybody, chime in. Choppy, breakout, range bound market, doing exactly what we said. Don't be crazy today. Please, guys. Thank you, guys. Yes. Guys, I've done this a long time. How many times have you seen me be wrong about this stuff? I don't care. This would have taken our profits. I don't care. I'm negative $10 is not the end of the world. I haven't touched my ES. I haven't touched my full contracts. You don't. I'm not going to either. I'm not going to do it. Oh, this would have been a good winner for us. I could have pumped my chest. Look, here's the deal. I could have sat here and pumped my chest and said, "Oh yeah, we knew this was perfect." The only thing that I had confidence in is the level where they traded from before. But the price jumps don't don't even think that that's the smart trading way to go. Somebody out there, I guarantee it. Watch, guys. I guarantee somebody out there is saying, "Yeah, there's $4. Perfect, Justin. Good. Keep what you got and be happy. Be happy. Don't even think about anything else, guys. If you do it and you do it, and if you're a member of this club and you do it, I'm gonna smack you. I'm not gonna smack you, but come on. You know better than that if you're a member of the club. Don't do it, guys. You want to pump your chest because you're making money in this market? Get out of here. You're not a member anymore. Is that fair to say, Paul? I don't want that person as a member. I can tell you that. I don't want you as a member. If you're pounding your chest, I did really good this morning. Leave. We don't need your money. Is that cool for you guys for me to say that, members? I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. I'm trying to give you good advice. I really am. Anybody upset with me saying that? You're mad. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Joe. Seething? What do you say? Seething. D-nice. Seething. You can say that a different way. Furious. Oh my goodness. I hope. Where's Dan? This is a perfect time for a Dan F comment. What's up, Buttercup? Not gonna do this. I'm gonna sit back. Let's just sit back and relax. This guy rotated my rib cage yesterday. I didn't think that was possible. Great. He literally grabbed and rotated my rib cage after the traction session, and You can feel it just that literally the pain and numbness went away instantly. Instantly. It was gone. I was like, I didn't even know that was possible. Well, Coach Michael, I think the easy stuff, if you can even call it that, it's done. It's done. Yeah, no, guys, we're in Fed Day. D-Nice. What'd Rusty say? Rusty. Oh man, I need you drawing on my charts, Rusty. Oh my goodness! All right, hey, I gotta do this. That's awesome. That's a good one. I'm gonna do that. Retail traders on Fed Day. Seems to be. Probably Dan. Hair on fire. I mean, I'm expecting big. What level is that bulldozer at? It's not fun. Laugh instead of doing it. What level is bulldozer? Let's see. Let me go back and look at it. It's at. Okay. Let's have some fun with this then. All right, I'm gonna have some fun with this. Find that image. This is at retail and Fed Day. This is at let's call it. What was it? What was it earlier? 26. Okay. Why won't you give me my pen? It won't draw on this. That's silly. Let's do this. Why is it the paint only the one that doesn't draw on? Because it probably has a drawing tool. It's at that's at 26 245. Actually, right where we're at. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going through my pictures. Back patio picture. It's the level we're at right now. That's odd. It won't let me draw my NQ chart. Is it because this? It's so weird. This is the level we're at. Retail and Fed Day. I love it. That's so funny. I don't know why my EpiPen's not doing that. Big brain on Brad. Paul took profits on that, right? I think he took profits. Look at this. On that long we were looking at on the MQ. You were green because you were less tick space. Oof. I couldn't do it after that jump down. Let it come up and grab a couple contracts, be at -10. That's about the best I could do on that. Yeah. Again, 527 yesterday, 394. It's 527 Monday, 394 yesterday. And something tells me at some point today we might actually rack up a few $100s on the M&Q with that eval. Oh, guys, if you're not 17 green. Oh, nice, Rusty. Good. All right. Let's not do that anymore today. This morning, I should have just kept the $17 we had. We got 17 on the first trade. Gave gave back some, and just not doing this. Not gonna do it. It is two-way trading, but you gotta have some brass to be doing this. And that funky monkey, brass monkey. I think I should do a mandatory coffee break as well. What else are we gonna do? Well, it's still jokes. Beastie Boys. Let's see what my phablet has to say. Instagram reels. People do the silliest stuff. I can't even like. Let me teach something. Pick a topic. There you go. Rusty kicked me off. Let's do that instead of trying to trade this crap. Somebody have the gap marked in case it happens. I have again my plan here, guys. There's not an in case. I don't think there's an in case on this one, Justin. Pick a topic. Megan. Who's talking this morning? Justin. Rusty. Anybody? You guys are quiet this morning? Michael, pick a topic. I'll teach something. We can do price. You want me to do a price action game with you guys? I can tell you where it's going to go next based on price action. Am I going to trade it? No. Let's see. Todd, pick something. One of you guys. I'm going to keep saying names until somebody picks a topic for me. Let me do a mandatory coffee break, and you guys throw in some topics. Okay? Okay. Throw some topics in. I'll teach something instead of us doing this stuff. I'll predict now it's going to go down probably to 40, 50 on the ES and 280 on the, oh, sorry, there. Never mind. 275. Let's see, 277 is what we're going to get on the NQ. Better. It's so hard to do price action live online. Let's do a different topic. Let's talk. Throw some topics in. I might do price action, but measure. Oh, that's a good one, Dan. All right, I'll be back. Let me do a coffee break, and then you guys throw some topics in. Make them put like 4 or 5 topics in, Paul, and I'll pick one.
Liberty Trading Club is not a financial advisor.